Artist Podcast.
You're listening to the
All right, folks, what's up? Welcome back to the Choke Artist Podcast. It's been a while. It's been a long time, maybe 4 years. So I'm really happy to be doing this again, especially because for those 4 years, I kept saying, I really got to do the podcast again, and I just never did. So a lot has changed since then. We're in a garage now. The label is relocated. This is my podcast set. We have a record player. We're going to listen to records, talk about them. I think it's going to be pretty fun. I'm really excited for this idea and concept and look forward to having a ton of guests on. If you don't know me, my name is Joe Scala. I play drums in a couple bands. I've been running this DIY label, Choke Artist, for 13 years, I think. Started in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Still in New Jersey. I do a lot of math rock stuff now and some emo and some hardcore, yada, yada. But yeah, this podcast will revolve around the happenings at the label or me talking to my friends or me talking about music I like. Really whatever, you know? At the end of the day, you should just be glad that there's another podcast in 2025 that features a straight white man talking into a microphone. So I'm happy to be that voice in a time when it's needed most in the year 2025. And I hope you understand I'm being satirical here, or else I'm already in trouble. Wrap the caution tape around my mouth. My guest today for the first official Season 2 episode of the podcast is my buddy Shaye. He's a writer at the website lambgoat.com. It's a website that covers primarily hardcore, metalcore, post-hardcore, metal, a lot of heavy music. It's a mainstay in the hardcore scene. It's been around since I was a teenager. I remember going to it, and now my buddy writes for it, which is really cool. Shaye was an intern for me last year, summer 24, and we remained friends after that, and we still talk about music. He was here helping me pack this summer, and he got paid, I want to just say on the record, and we decided to, let's test out the podcast rig. So this is my first official episode of Season 2. We listened to songs for the Firing Squad by CU Space Cowboy, so you'll see that spinning above my head. Subscribe to the podcast. It's on every streaming platform now, so definitely get on it. It's on YouTube now too, which is where all the videos will be uploaded. And that's it. Hope you enjoy the first episode. All right, so Shaye was just gushing about the new Dance Gavin Dance single.
I haven't listened to it yet. The George Clinton feature put me off. I was gonna listen to it, and then I was like, I don't really like funk. That was my only reason.
Do you think he knew that was your only reason?
Yeah.
It
no
was
other.
The funk that threw you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I love mall screamo. I like bad breakdowns. I like bad production.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of Allegations, but they kicked him out.
They got rid of him.
It's fine.
Eventually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times took?
Yeah.
Well, they kicked him the first time and then brought him back, and then they're like, oh, fuck. No.
He admitted guilt. Yeah.
Yeah.
It got a little wacky.
You know, I drank a little too much, did things we regret. You know, we all can relate, right?
It was a different time back then in 2019.
Yeah. You know, their bassist died. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard for everyone, you know.
Yeah.
We all do things we're not proud of.
Rest in peace.
Because of grief. Yeah, of course. Rest in peace.
Do you think George Clinton knew what DGD was?
No. He knew what the check said.
Yeah.
Probably $3,000 signed to his estate. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. Is it wrong to be listening to CU Space Cowboy while talking about DGD?
Yeah, probably pretty bad. I guess we'll address the elephant in the room, why we're playing CU Space Cowboy.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, so this is a really good record. Big fan. I would say ahead of its time by being after its time in a way where you're like, oh, they're playing a style that no one's played in 15 years, but they're playing it before everyone else started playing it again.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Like full circle on like metalcore, mall metalcore, maybe?
Mall metalcore, a little bit of like peppy, like upbeat hardcore influence still, you know, fun breakdown songs. But the elephant in the room is they got canceled because of Dance Gavin Dance, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
They took the tour. Shouldn't have taken the tour. Everyone got really mad. They dropped the tour, and then they broke up. And then I think someone came out and said that Connie was like the vocalist. They said she was like abusive. I don't really know what's going on with that. I kind of heard a lot of different things, but I work for Lambgoat, you know, the music publication running for 25, 26 years at this point. and we were the ones who broke the story initially of Dance Gavin Dance and CU Space Cowboy and the whole fiasco with that.
So what was the story that they took the tour?
Yeah, it was more or less. They got announced for the Evil Rapist tour.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you think of that? And that's the story, basically.
Yeah.
Sound off in the comments.
It's mostly, it was just like fans are mad. Thoughts? Comment?
Yeah.
Question mark? You know? And everyone was talking about it. I didn't think too much of it at the time. I was just like, we report on bands getting into fights and bands having issues and bands getting social media shit, you know? And then it kept happening over and over because Ronnie Radke, well, I guess we'll talk about later maybe.
Yeah.
He, weighed in on it and said some crazy transphobic shit to Connie, which is really fucked up, and he has no reason to do that besides he's buddies with Dance Gavin Dance, and they tour together all the time because transphobes and rapists and predators love chilling together.
Yeah. So
no comment there, but...
This is what I was saying before. It's like people that are like bigoted shitheads, once they smell blood in the water, like once there's any hypocrisy, again, CU Space Cowboy, taking a tour, probably a bad look. Financially, probably helped them a lot, right?
Yeah.
But like as soon as like there's any little contradiction in like a band's values, like right-wing shitheads will be like, see, fuck, where are your morals now? Cancel them, you know?
Yeah, you tried to cancel me, well, we'll cancel you back. And it just blows up in our face because we're like the only ones with morals who actually will cancel people.
Yeah, and no one's trying to cancel the guy that works at AutoZone and says slurs online. Like, just fuck off and like don't pay attention to him. It's fighting fire with fire that I don't really...
Yeah, and like the whole shit with that was it was totally just Dance Gavin Dance like apologists and crazy ass fans going after Connie.
Yeah.
And they were just using the fact that she was trans and visibly like left wing and like very pro a lot of things that they don't like as like a we'll fucking get her. We'll get her for that. And like I'm sure she was like maybe abusive or whatever. I don't really know this. I don't know what went on.
Yeah.
But it's like it's really not our business unless it was like actually a crime, that like she's getting fucking arrested for or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just drama.
Yeah,
right?
it's
shitty
messy
drama.
and like it sucks that it got to that level. Lamb Goat comment section, maybe not the most wholesome place.
I will say they just comment. They don't do anything else.
Okay.
They're not the ones sending death threats.
Yeah.
Maybe to us. To me, they're sending death threats because I gave Architects a 3 out of 10 for their fucking shitty ass album that sucked. But like at the same time, I can take it. I really don't care what some 45-year-old like former VFW crowd killer who remembers when Martyr AD were playing and
my kind of people.
Yeah,
dude.
you're a crowd basically. But like, it's the Dance Gavin Dance fans and the Ronnie Radke apologists and the fucking crazy ass like Reddit CU Space Cowboy like I just got into them and they're evil now. Oh my god, it's the people who are like not online like that who are just like I'm gonna get them.
Yeah,
You know?
like this is a matter of life and death for
Yeah.
me. I take personal stock in this situation.
Yeah.
And this is my identity now. It's getting this bad. Oh, taste your own medicine, libtard. How do you like?
Yeah, more or less.
Not healthy.
Or people coming from the left and going, ouch, this is disappointing that Connie would do this. CU Space Cowboy deserved to like feel the wrath of us because she, they fucked up.
Wait, like they're upset that... What do you mean?
Like they're upset about the tour. They're upset that the band didn't say anything sooner. They're upset that the band didn't handle it better. They're upset that the stuff came out about her. Like they're upset at her and the band. And instead of like, oh, what does constructive, discussion look like?
Discourse?
Try not to use that word.
If you will.
But like, what does it look like when someone fucks up? They drop the tour. Isn't that good enough? No.
It kind of should be, right?
They need to grovel at our feet.
Yeah.
They got to lay there and go, I'm so sorry that we're broke and needed money. We fucked up by taking this fuck-ass tour with Dance Gavin Dance, who everyone knows is probably a dangerous band to take, go on tour with.
Yeah. Controversial.
I would say so.
It always sparks a conversation.
Truly.
Like, love them or hate them, sparking a conversation.
Love or hate them, Best wishes to them, I'm sure, in their new record that's coming out. I don't know when.
With featuring George Clinton.
Fuck. Who else is they getting on this? Like, I don't even.
It sucks, man. It sucks it all happened. I think you're right that people should have been like, okay, we forgive you.
Yeah, it's like the most like visibly pro-trans band in heavy music by far.
Most
left-leaning. Like they put their money where their mouth is and they're always open about shit. And like they deserve to be fucking dragged over the coals for weeks because they fucked up.
Yeah.
And the allegations are a whole other thing.
Let's because that's more just like two people's personal thing that got messy online, I think. But the way I feel about like everyone coming at them, it's like they put so much into that band. Like,
Yeah.
such a calculated, every aesthetic, every like.
It's all Connie. Yeah, she did all this.
Yeah, seriously.
Lyrics, concepts, all the art. It's very influential on even me because I, in my bands, I'm always like trying to do the art and all that stuff myself, and I'm like, she's using collage and multimedia, and getting
ton
outside
of
the
artistic
box.
vision,
Yeah,
and integrity. Like, I will say, like, aside from them taking this tour, and it's like to start that band when they did, like you said, it was like the next generation of throwback bands.
yeah.
Like, for this sound, and like
It was like 2018, 2017. They were popping off when like Code Orange hadn't sold out yet. Vane was like not really a band people cared about. Knocked Loose were like on their first record still.
yeah.
This was a time when like I was just getting into heavy music and I was like, this shit's cool. Thank God like I don't have to listen to Beartooth and Of Mice and Men for the rest of my life.
Yeah, high octane rock metal. Yeah.
I was like, oh, I just got into Veil of Maya and now I'm listening to See You Space Cowboy and I'm like,
sick.
I get it. Yeah. Heavy music doesn't have to just be singing and choruses and gent and shit.
I do think also in a lot of heavy music, there's like no political, I guess, aside from See Space Cowboy on the left and Ronnie Radke on the fucking right. I will say to their credit, Hail the Sun has songs about police brutality. New songs are like sick. I put them on for the first time today, but like really good about like war and like children dying.
I just saw the war crimes or whatever it's
Dude,
called.
yeah, it's
I
a
thought it
good
was.
song.
I was so scared because I didn't know they were like political.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like if Wage War released a song called that, it would
Oh,
just be
no.
like, "Baby, you're a war crime. Loving you's a war
Fucking
crime."
love song,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck.
Or like the haters, or like our shows are war crimes.
Yeah.
Like some shit like that.
Yeah. Well, because I do think like a lot of bands are like, oh, we need to toe the line and be accessible to everyone. Where it's like, if you want to do that, fine. But I just think it's cool when a band dude, straight from the path. Love them or hate them, dude. I think they're cool as fuck. I think they're modern day Rage Against the Machine. You could say it's like kind of butt rocky or like whatever, but like had a message and like doubled down on it so many fucking times.
I wish they wrote better music because I really want to support their like art and
Yeah.
their what they say.
Well, they're done now.
Yeah, it's a shame. The last record was like decent. I don't know.
Anadonia, I thought was great. I thought it
Yeah.
was really fucking good. I like. Also, like, I just like hearing shit that gets me fired up like that because you don't a lot. Like, shit is like middle of the road, and then it's like, I don't want to just listen to a fucking white guy sing about his ex. Like, I don't care. So.
I've had enough of like the generic lyricism that you hear when people like don't want to talk about personal stuff.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to talk about like things in the world.
We do want to make division. We want to bring people together
Yeah.
so we can have all of their money at the same time.
Yeah. We don't want to alienate our
Yeah.
crowd.
I'm not saying you have to be annoying. I'm fully woke now, like me personally speaking.
I'm back on the wagon.
I'm rebranding to
Yeah.
woke artist. All right, before we get back into the podcast, here's a little bit of Cloutchaser. Check it out.
You're listening to the motherfucking podcast, bitch.
We have everything we need right here.
Yep. You have everything you need at Choke Artist HQ.
That's right.
the sweatshop. Not saying that to make fun of the people who work in these very terrible conditions all summer
Yeah.
long.
I thought you said it
Just-
because we were sweating.
Yeah, no, I meant it because we're sweating, not because we're working at a literal sweatshop.
Yeah.
You know.
We had to unplug the AC because
Yeah.
I was afraid it would be too loud. But we'll tell them what we did today.
We packed a lot of records for a band called Cloutchaser.
What's the record called?
It's called SpongeBob. It's totally blanked on that despite spending an hour and a half touching all their records.
Yeah.
Every single record that's getting shipped out is my DNA.
Every
on it.
record has been touched by Shaye. Shaye of Lamb Goat has touched every Cloutchaser
Yeah.
record. Yeah.
Ronnie Radke can take that out of context. I touched SpongeBob. He can go get me for that because he's going after us now. Lambgo, he's fucking
that is crazy.
whatever.
But
But yeah, Cloutchaser, SpongeBob.
yeah, let's bring it.
Let's talk about the label.
Let's start from Lamb. We can talk about Lamb Goat more if you want, because I'm sure people are. I'm sure Lamb Goat people, if any of them are seeing this, they would love to put a face to the reviews that you write
Yeah.
that they hate.
When they say either that I'm a 45-year-old neckbeard metal basement dweller who wears battle vests and hates deathcore, or I'm some dweeb who wasn't alive when all these bands were cool.
Like
Either-
that matters.
Either or,
It's like maybe
somehow
you're
I'm
just
both.
old. Maybe the other person is just like old. I
Yeah.
don't get the gatekeeping on age. It's like
It's really goofy because it's like There's a lot of old people out there who are happy listening to the same 3 artists. There's also a lot of old people who are really into discovery.
Yeah.
You know, like when I interviewed Josh Grabel from Trustkill, by the way, I interviewed him. You could check that out.
Awesome interview. Check it out. Trustkill
cool.
Josh.
But
shout out.
he actively searches for new artists at a rate that my friends don't do. You know, he's really like into discovering the next big thing.
Yeah.
He's obsessive. He's crazy about that. It's really impressive.
Most people, I think, the older you get, not to be a bummer, the more defeated you get in life. Or eventually people are just trying to get through the fucking day. And I'm not saying you can't. I think people could change that. But I think it's like part of it's cell phones, part of it's like late stage capitalism, whatever.
It's the growth mindset. You need to have the growth mindset.
That's right. You got to
Yeah.
microdose mushrooms and listen to alpha male podcasts.
Yeah, you do.
You got to get some bald guys in your life.
You need to be bald guy maxing. You got to be DMT maxing. You know, you really got to get into psychedelics. Take the DMT cart. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
But
yeah.
So I've played some nostalgia shows recently with an angles, and no shade to the bands doing that. The bands are all great, but it's like you see the people going to the shows, and it's like we're opening for a nostalgia. We opened for the Used. We played to. I'm not bragging because really we did more in merch at the local show that we had live that you went to at Pino's. Yeah. We played to 3,000 people and maybe sold like not. And I'm not knocking the band either. It's just
all love, no hate.
Yeah. When you play to 3,000, the Used fans, and they got the fishnet armbands, and they're ready to see the Used play their smash hit.
They want to hear the songs that they heard 20 years ago.
Yeah.
They want to hear their high school.
Yeah.
They want high school again.
And I'm not even knocking that because I put on Matchbox 20 all the time and shit, but it's like I'm always looking for new music too.
Yeah.
Right? But maybe we're just like music heads, you know?
Yeah. I'm not going to be like, oh, we're in the 1%. We're superior music listeners.
No.
But like, I do actively search. I'm always reading end of year lists and looking at like charts on Sputnik Music or like Rate Your Music and all these places.
I fuck with Sputnik Music so heavily.
It's gone way worse. Normies invaded.
Really?
It's a lot of like they'll hype up like mid-ass metalcore, like modern shit.
That kind of stuff.
And I'm like, damn, you guys should have been more of like the neckbeard traditionalists.
Yeah.
But I found a lot of good music from there. A lot of like artsy black metal and shit like that.
There's really good like coverage and like it's like users can upload their own reviews.
Yeah. It's like Rate Your Music kind of where anyone can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
And it's cool because they highlight a lot of shit that I would never hear about.
And there's lists on there. Right?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of good stuff. Well, I think music journalism may be slowly dying, right?
Maybe.
As someone who is like interested in the field as a career, you work as a music journalist.
Yeah, technically, not in a derogatory sense.
No, yeah,
music journalist. Like, sorry.
I think that's a cool thing. You know.
Yeah.
Would consider what you do journalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. I interview bands. I review records. I write essays on the state of the music industry. I do deep dives and stuff like that. I would say it's journalism.
Yeah.
I publish news.
Yeah.
You know, for better or worse.
Yeah.
For worse a lot of the time. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I brought it up before, but it wasn't you at Lambgo, but someone covered Sailboat, the band Sailboat breaking up.
Which is still ongoing. I don't really know what's going on with that. You can explain maybe.
The story I saw, and I was at a show that Sailboat played last week, and they were playing shows with Fake Pollux. And my point of view, this awesome emo band from Texas, but they were cool. I really liked their set. But the story was this drummer in high school was 17 and dated a 14-year-old. Isn't that messed up? And while we could say, yeah, weird, and like if I was a junior and my friend was dating a freshman, we would make fun of him. And we did because that happened to one of my friends. One of my friends did that. Not that happened to him. he did that.
He dated a 17-year-old at 14, bro. Don't fucking do that, bro. Yeah, I mean, like I had a buddy who, he was like maybe 22 and dating a freshman in college. And it was like, yeah, man, you maybe shouldn't do that. We'd make fun of him.
22 to 19?
18.
Okay.
Like young 18, like maybe skipped a year.
Yeah.
Early in college, really immature and like just fresh, right in college.
Weird. Yeah.
Like you're taking her to like upperclassmen parties and like getting her really high and shit, and we're just
that's fucked up.
Yeah, like she like fucking like greened out once, and it was just like, dude, bro, that's
cool.
really like a bad look because you're not in your dorm right now.
You're an adult. You're an adult.
Yeah,
man.
you're also like a fully grown adult. You should know your limits too, you know.
Yeah. No, that's not cool.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
But yeah, the high school one got me because I was like, first off, this is fucking news now. If a 17-year-old dated a 14-year-old.
It's not. It's really not news.
Yeah. It's tabloid.
It's tabloid shit, which we do deal with a little bit. But like, personally, I just think it's not worth it because what are you gaining from that? We're getting money from it. That's it.
Yeah, ad revenue.
Yeah.
Right. And even people, and I said this to you before, and you had a good point, like, because I was like, people still go and comment why the fuck is this on here?
Yeah.
But the best thing you could do if you don't want to see that stuff is just don't engage with it at all. Don't click it. Don't comment on it.
Yep.
And that's it.
The hate watching, the hate views, replying to every single article going, you're such a F slur and an R word. Ugh, you guys suck. You're gay. All right. That just tells us to keep doing this.
Yeah.
Because we're obviously engaging.
Yeah, you're like, what media companies and a lot of people on social media care about, like rage bait shit. You see it on fucking Facebook.
It's like, it's gotten so stupid where people just instinctively go, rage.
Yeah.
Like they get, like they'll tailor your feed to be stuff that you'll interact with negatively.
Yeah.
Because they know you.
It's not healthy.
No, it's not.
No. Even like shit on Facebook, I'll see something like, what color is my blue hat? And the hat's green, and everyone's like, oh, your hat's green.
You fucking idiot! You're so fucking stupid. I need to make you pay for what you've done.
Yeah.
A lot of it's just that. It's the make them pay mindset.
Yeah.
I see that so much nowadays where someone fucked up, so we all have to make them suffer. You need to like feel hurt.
It's a lot of darkness, I feel like, inside of people.
There's a lot of rage, a lot of discomfort, a lot of like fear. I think.
Yeah.
Like people are really afraid right now, and they hide online, but they need to let their fear out.
Yeah. I also think, and you were telling me you're doing a little phone detox, and I was telling you I'm doing delayed gratification, which is
phone edging.
It's not edging. I'm just
other shit.
I won't pick my phone up until I do the dishes and mow the lawn. That's what it is at 35. That's what it is.
Yeah, you have to be a good boy and earn your phone.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I need my phone. I gotta please get on my phone. Unlock my phone from the cage. All right, my bad. Anyways,
I hope none of my students are watching this. I'm
Fuck.
fucking really embarrassed. But
you can cut all this stuff out.
no, I'm not doing any
I'm-
extra work aside from setting all this up.
I'm just riffing here.
No, we're riffing. We're having a good time.
Anyways,
But like people are, if you stare at this all day and you're just boxed into this, like you're gonna feel like some kind of like
you're trapped.
anxious.
Yeah, you're tense. You're like, I've been dealing with that in therapy a lot, where I'm like, I feel so like tense all the time. And he was like, yeah, because you're too locked into the bad stuff, the stressors.
Yeah.
Like you gotta just let that stuff go. You gotta move on. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm selling my new course, How to Let Go.
Yes.
A metalcore
By
musician's
Lamb
guide.
Goat.
Yeah, Lamb Goat approved. Yeah, well, let's talk about the label a little bit, maybe.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
could
like
do
it's been a lot of Lamb Goat.
Well, you work in Lamb Goat.
Yeah,
You know?
but I did work for a choke artist at one point.
Oh yeah, former intern.
Former intern,
And now he's getting paid minimum wage, folks. So with the hustle mindset, if you hustle like Shaye, you can come back and make $16 an hour to work here in the sweatbox.
Not taxed either because it's cash.
Yeah,
Think about that. IRS shouldn't be watching this.
I'm Italian. Yeah, let's talk about the label. Great summer of fun stuff. I toured with Floral. I was on drums with the Cloutchaser guys. I got waterboarded. It was pretty actually terrifying. I wouldn't recommend it. I thought it would be funny. And they
Waterboarding actually not that funny. Maybe
no sucks when you're the person
kind of
in there.
torturous. I would say
Yeah.
like torture-esque.
Yeah, tangential to torture. I think.
Yeah. They tie you down. They get SpongeBob on your face.
Yeah.
They're
Dump
gonna-
water on you.
You're gonna tell them stuff. You're gonna tell them your PIN number. You're gonna tell them your social
The
security.
passwords to all
Yeah.
my social medias, which
Just-
is more important than my social
Yeah.
security. Yeah. But yeah, tour is great. Shout out if you came to see Standards, Floral, Cloutchaser. Things are. It feels like a commercial now. I don't really want to talk about it. Well,
I'll talk about it. Okay,
Okay.
we packaged SpongeBob for 2 to 3 hours.
yeah,
Records look great. They're amazing. They feel
Thanks.
nice.
they
Cool. Look, there's two. Okay, so it's a record called SpongeBob.
Cloutchaser is the best band.
They're great, amazing live. Go see them.
Yeah.
Not plugging them just to plug them. They're actually really nice guys. I remember I met them at Choke Artist Fest last year. They were really cool guys.
Yeah.
We hung out for a while after the show and like helped them pack up and stuff.
Hell yeah.
And the record's called SpongeBob. There's 2 variants available now at what's the Choke Artist
Limitedrun.com.
limitedrum.com.
That's it.
2 variants. You'll never guess. SpongeBob. What color is it? It's yellow.
Yellow with the blue splatter.
Patrick. What color is it?
Fucking pink.
Fucking pink?
That's
Pink,
it.
purple?
Yeah.
SpongeBob Patrick, you know?
That's it. It's
Dichotomy
the
of it.
duality of man.
Yeah, truly.
Dichotomy. SpongeBob Patrick. That's it. Choose your path.
It's a concept record maybe about SpongeBob Patrick. I don't think it is.
Inside of you are two wolves.
Yeah.
You know? It's a great math rock record if you like Hella, Don Cap, Floral Invalids.
Crazy stuff.
Check it out. Really,
Yeah.
I told them on the tour because we saw them play their songs every night. And I said, you guys won. You did it. You beat math rock.
We're
You
playing
wo-
competitive math rock. We're over here without the controller plugged in, you
Yeah,
know?
dude. They have the
Like-
cheat codes on. They're truly like the most cracked band. I love them. They're an awesome hang. They brought it every night. Floral playing every night was awesome. Nate's such a fun, chilled guy to hang with. And playing with Sanders was awesome too. What a good time. And then ending with Choke Artist Fest. We should talk about last year's fest because Choke Artist Fest 2024, you almost got in a fight with security.
Yeah, I got tough guyed. They were getting up all in my shit. Like, why are you still here? You guys are supposed to be leaving. What the fuck are you doing here? And they're like these like 6'4" like biker dudes with like face tattoos.
They were
and shit.
very angry.
really scary, angry like shore types.
Yeah.
Like
And you piped up a little bit because like Invalids just got off stage and they were like, "All right, get out! Everyone, get out!
Get the
everyone
fuck out!"
And we were like, I was like, we have to sell
Yeah.
merch and clean up. Like, you need to leave now. And you like said like I remember you being like, I remember being on stage and you standing next to the 6'4" like wide,
big as hell.
back
Yeah,
man.
probably some like Nazi tattoos under there. Maybe
Yeah, biker
yeah.
venue. Who knows? But I remember you being like, he's literally getting his drums, and like the guy like looked at you with like vitriol and anger.
Yeah, I was gonna get beaten the fuck up. Maybe.
Yeah,
you know.
I hope at the Math Rock show too. I really hope that wasn't gonna happen. It didn't.
Yeah, because like if I get my shit kicked in at a math rock show, it's kind of just like not a good look.
Yeah, it's
It's
not.
really embarrassing because it's like I probably did something to get that. You know. No one's like swinging on each other at the math rock show.
no one. It's generally a good vibe, and it was. The show was a
It
great.
was
vibe.
great. It was really chill vibes. Everyone was amazing.
Yeah, as was this past year, Choke Artist Fest
Yeah.
2025. I really had an awesome time. Thanks if you came. Seriously, great lineup. I want to do it every year, and I keep wanting to go bigger and bigger. But
Next year, biggest ever. Dance Gavin Dance co-headlining with
Ronnie
Marilyn Manson and Ronnie Radke.
Andrew Tate podcast.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing pop-ups, free drinks.
Yeah.
Um,
But the culmination of this label, it's the most positive I've felt about this label the whole time I've done it, and I've done it for 13 years at this point, which is actually disgusting.
longer than I've been alive.
I hate when old guys, when old guys like, if a guy like me sees someone like you and they're like, "Oh, were you even alive?" It's such like a tired.
No, I
hack
fucking
joke.
wasn't. You're old. Like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
bitch, you're old.
Yeah.
Stop fucking with me, old ass. Like,
Yeah, I love to. I'll make people feel old. Like when I was talking to the Horse the Band guys, I interviewed them too, by the way.
Check it out.
They're nice. They were like, yeah, we're doing the 20th anniversary of Mechanical Hand. That came out in 2005, and I was like, I was 2 when that came out, and they were just like, oh, come on, don't do that. I was like, yeah, what?
That's what it is. Yeah.
The beauty of Spotify means I can listen to it whenever I want.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't use Spotify anymore because of the fucking boycott.
Don't use Spotify.
Yeah, don't do that.
All corporations are evil, actually, but you know.
Including Choke Artist LLC.
Not yet. You need to build this label up until I can be evil.
Yeah.
You can try to cancel me, but I'll be on an island, a normal island. I'm gonna I'm bleeping that out.
That's some sort of fucked up evil island.
An evil island where we plot wars and blackmail people.
Just a war and famine island,
Yeah.
not the other kind of evil island.
Fuck, dude.
Just like an evil planning island.
Islands kind of do insinuate some kind of evil.
Well, it's like you don't want anyone there besides you.
Yeah, like
just you.
something's weird.
Like alone.
Yeah, like that's weird.
Like no one can come or go without your plane.
Yeah,
You know?
you're weird for that.
Yeah. Like I don't know. It's like, what if I want to go? Oh, let me get the boat for you.
Yeah.
I can't, drive a boat.
It's a power thing.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It's the fear of being surrounded by water.
I think, so music's cyclical, right? Because this sounds like it could have been like early 2000s.
Yeah, like Fear Before the March of Flames.
So fucking good.
I don't know. Like,
I'm so bummed this band broke up.
I was listening through their whole discography a couple days ago, and I was just like, damn, why did we make like... I'm not going to name the band I was going to name because I don't want to do that, but why did we make this band big and famous for being a shitty metalcore ripoff band and not See You Space Cowboy? Why did they never get the flowers they deserve? Why are they not hardcore adjacent enough? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, they're like too scene, too like trendy and pop and whatever.
They were going to do that Census Fail tour, and I think that would
Yeah.
be perfect for them. And then like Census Fail bailed, right?
Yeah, that was some
To
bullshit.
take it toward Rise Against. Did you hear the new Rise? You probably didn't.
No, I did not.
New Rise Against record. They embraced the imperfections of it. It's legit like out of key sometimes. Like
In a good way or in a bad way?
It's raw and real.
In a bad way. Okay.
It stinks.
Because I listened to Rise Against maybe like a couple times in middle school.
Okay, yeah.
They're like a middle school like gateway band.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Dude, he like almost screams sometimes, you know.
He's pissed off at the
Yeah,
government.
He's fucking mad at the government.
Yeah. No, exactly. But yeah, it's kind of rough. But yeah, you know, census fails. Everyone's chasing the bag. So it's kind of tough, you know.
All bag getters, you know.
Yeah, but
We're doing this because we need the money.
we're chasing the bag.
Truly.
Yeah. Click like or whatever. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think that tour would have helped them a lot because playing the census fail crowd as like a scramsy, mole, emo, whatever you want to call this band, like with breakdowns too. Like,
Yeah.
it's a fun band. One of their old songs, I had like the 7-inch or whatever, or I think it was a single. I wish I was a transcontinental railroad so all my friends could run train on me.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking funny.
Yeah, they
song.
were doing the like MySpace long song titles in like 2017 when that wasn't cool yet.
Yeah.
Again. And now it's like, oh, every fucking band and their mom is like, yeah, I'm gonna do a 3-sentence long song title and have like skronky little parts and breakdowns.
Yeah, yeah. It's they were trendsetters.
A little
you know?
bit.
It's kind of how it goes, though.
Yeah, I mean, even like their first full-on like 90s metalcore record with like the clean parts and like the, you know, atmospheric like spoken word bits.
Yeah.
And then they already moved on to post-hardcore in 2022 when everyone was like, wait, is metalcore kind of good?
Yeah.
And Poison the Well was like, you guys want to see us play, you know?
Is
like,
this coming back? Can we play
Yeah.
again?
they already like on to the next shit, you know,
Yeah.
post-hardcore, which maybe that's coming back. I don't really know.
I hope so, for my sake.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Did you went to the Poison the Well opposite December show?
No.
You didn't go?
No, I did not. Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, how was it?
It was great. It was
Yeah.
great. I missed most of Better Lovers.
That's okay. I mean, I have no opinions on better.
What I heard was good.
Yeah, I'm
You
sure they're good. I'm sure they're good live.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're all like entertaining. Will Putney's a good guitarist. Greg, I'm sure, is a good singer.
Yeah, powerhouse band.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Super group.
Who is next? Was it Glassjaw? Glassjaw, I love. You fuck with Glassjaw?
Yeah.
It's not really metalcore.
No, I listen to other stuff.
Are
I
you
do listen.
sure,
I
dude?
do listen to other stuff besides metalcore.
Okay, all right.
I listen to alternative rock. Like, is that what they are? Kind of like post-hardcore.
Alternative rock.
I don't know. They're not like that heavy. I mean, they're pretty like
Post-hardcore, I think.
okay.
If we had to pick one,
They don't really have like breakdowns. That's usually if I'm like post-hardcore rock,
Okay.
hard rock.
Hard rock.
No one wants to be called hard rock.
No, it feels
Octane,
insulting.
you know,
Yeah,
it's like-
Sirius XM rock
Yeah.
for Middle America.
Like
You know,
Disturbed probably call themselves hard rock. Breaking Benjamin. you
Yeah.
know, bands like that.
and Breaking Benjamin secured the bag, dude.
They're goated for making money.
Yeah.
That's all they're good for.
Trapped. Same vibe, but not as much money.
No.
Dude like played Stanhope House's venue in North Jersey and like got in a fight with the bands over the merch tables. He was honestly kind of the first Ronnie Radke was the Trapped guy. He like embracing the bad boy, like, fuck you, I'll say what I want. We had a hit
I'm
record.
a fucking real rock star.
Yeah.
He just didn't build up the fan base first.
The camera might have stopped. Hold on. And I think I'm gonna hit stop here.
Okay.
All right.
We're good. We're good.
That was fun. Thanks for coming
I don't
on.
know what happened on that.
All
yeah.
right. It's okay.
Sure.
Thanks for watching the podcast. Sorry the camera cut out. I should charge the battery
Yeah,
more.
no one's watching.
All right. Stay tuned. Okay. Bye. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thanks so much for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on whatever you listen to podcasts on. If you like it, leave a good review and a comment. If you don't like it, leave a bad review. I don't care. Tell me what you don't like. Or if you don't want to leave a bad review and you think there's something I can improve, email me, chokeartistnj@gmail.com. I'm open to feedback. I have no ego in this whatsoever. I just want it to be a great time and a good hang. So thanks again for checking it out. To show my gratitude, I'm going to give you a little promo code for the web store, chokeartist.limitedrun.com. If you didn't know, this is a record label. We release a bunch of vinyl and good music and merch and yada yada. So the promo code is for $4 off any item in the web store. And the promo code is Cheeseman. All capital letters, all one word, Cheeseman. Capital CHEESEMAN. And this code is valid until the new year, until January 1st, 2026. You got a couple months to use this code. So, yeah, thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you at the next one.